Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, ready to continue on in the American campaign here on Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. This is episode 9. If you didn't see the first 8 episodes, there's a link in the description. It'll take you all the way back to the beginning. Some exciting news on this front. We have the USS Hancock, which was commissioned by the Continental Congress. It's a 44-gun, 5th-rate Unity class. There's not really any upgrades we can make to the weapons that we have, so unfortunately we're stuck with the 6-pounders, the 9-pounders. I feel like we could probably have heavier guns on this lower deck if there were any that were available. Of course, there's not. The good news is I've got some really good crew that I was able to put on this ship. You can see here Israel Inman with his stats. This particular stat, willpower, not great, but his intelligence is fantastic. That's one of the highest I've ever seen. Hezekiah Adgate, 72 on dexterity and 36 on perception, so that's pretty good. And then here we've got Amias Solomon, who's got 62 on strength and 28 on endurance. So those are all good things. We're going to try to get up to the optimal crew size, but we also want to change these weapons over to ones that have bayonets, just because in case we do any boarding actions. So we'll go here with the Sea Service 38s. We've got a ton of those available, so it won't cost us anything. We can't really go any bigger with the crew, though, because, well, we just don't have the size unless we do an update to lower the weight caused by the guns. We've got our USS Virginia, which was also commissioned by the Congress. We've got the Freedom and Independence. We've got the HMS Dennis, which is a trophy that we can't get just yet. And we've got our troop ships. There are a number of available missions right now. We've got Wounded Game, which is the one we're going to do today. It's pretty small, but it could be substantial. An assault on Nassau, which looks like it's a land mission. And then we've got Battle of the Rice Boats, which is over here, and it looks to be another land mission. Well, we just did a land mission, so I think this time around we're going to go with the Wounded Game mission. In the meantime, I'm going to see if we can send some of our other ships out on this naval patrol mission. I don't know how easy that's going to be to do. 63% chance of success. If we send the Freedom as well, that gives us 83%. I feel like that's definitely going to be worth it, so let's go ahead and do that. I also want to tell you there's a couple of updates in the last couple of days since I played this last, and a lot of them minor fixes, fixing glitches, things like that. 2 significant things I want to mention. One is apparently they've been having an issue with your flag officer, your main officer, disappearing, like Horatio Nelson on the British side or John Paul Jones on the American side. That happened to me. You'll notice I have no flagship because I have no John Paul Jones. He just disappeared a couple of missions ago, and I don't know what happened to him. Apparently, they've done the fix for Horatio Nelson, but they said they're still having that issue. Remember, this game's in early alpha, so glitches, bad things are going to happen. This game looks very different now than it will 6 months from now. It'll be a completely different game at that point. This is really just to kind of get a feel for what the game's going to be like. The other big change they've made is the ability to bypass some of the major land missions, like Bunker Hill, for example, on the American side. So they've allowed for alternatives for that for people who want to stick just to the sea missions. I like the land missions. I'm much better at those, but just to let you know that's going on. So back to it. We're going to take on the Wounded Game mission, which was kind of an extra one that we were given the option for from a letter from John Hancock. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I'm hoping I'm able to take my brand new USS Hancock into this mission. If not, we might save this one for later because I really want to be able to do that. Yes, we can. In fact, we can take the Hancock and we're going to take the Independence as well. So this is a rare prize indeed. A powerful enemy ship is in our grasp, crippled by a gale or misadventure. Let us take her for our own. We will grow strong on what our enemy leaves behind. So we're taking one ship. Oh, there's got to be more to it than this. It can't be this simple. There she is. Look at those huge masts. That's a British 74 we have been searching for. No, that's not a ship of the line, not even a frigate. It's an armed merchant and damaged. Nevertheless, she will soon be ours. Yeah, it's not that great. So we're going to just start heading right towards this thing. I'll control Independence separately, and we're going to kind of head them on an intercept course down here. I just have this feeling that another ship's going to show up or something, because it just seems like this is way too easy. But maybe that's because it was a mission I had the option to accept, and I might not have. And that's where the benefit comes in, is having accepted the mission. but it feels like it's too easy. So the Hancock's got 1 star, just like my other commissioned ship did. I've also got a great crew on this thing. I just wish I had better guns. So you can see Independence quite a bit faster. She'll get there first. More enemies join the battle. See, I knew it was too easy. But that's good. More ships for the taking. This one's sails are already in bad shape, so we don't really necessarily need to do a lot with that. In fact, I'm pretty sure Independence can handle Margaret. So we're going to send the Hancock to go deal with the other 2. Start slowing down there. We're going to stay on this side so we can keep the wind. Independence, I want to just have them sit pretty much right here if I can. See if we can target their deck here. Take out some of the men. We'll leave them on AI for a little bit while we go see what's up with Hancock. These are 2 1-star ships as well, so we can expect them to be decent. But I've got 44 guns. They certainly don't. So it's going to take a little while for us to get there because of the wind. Who's firing? Oh, we're going directly into wind. No wonder I'm having the trouble. I should have stayed on this side of them. Perfect. Go after our sails a little bit here. We're going to get a broadside. Might as well use it. Missed my chance. They tore into me pretty good. Alright, we'll come up alongside here. I'll try a few things. Try specifically aiming at a spot and see how that does. Got to get some bigger guns. I've got 44 guns on this thing, but they're just not very powerful. Hold off, hold off, hold off. Okay, now. Beautiful. Man, I'm still taking a lot of damage, though. I lost a gun and 2 crew members. Tough ship, man. It's a tough ship. Wow, they both are. Didn't do much to her sails there. This is not going as easily as one would hope. Alright, you know what? There's a merchant tender. Just board the thing. Bring her in. All right. Wow. They put up a bigger fight than I expected. Alright, we took it. Now we don't want to destroy it. Alright, we'll have to send some men over there. Alright, so Independence and Margaret are pretty much out of this fight now. We have to also eliminate the enemy fleet, though. So that's all on you, Hancock, and it's not going so well so far. Not close enough to board. They're going after the other ships. We're gonna get them out of here. Now they're turning. My hull's not doing so well. Yikes. Gotcha. Ooh, ouch. Beautiful. Minimal crew. Now let's go do the same to the Tenedos, which is now 2 stars. From her apparently great experience in shooting at me. We gotta get up there and do this before Hancock takes too much damage. Yes. There we go. Pull it in. Gotcha. Breakaway. We gotta do this now. I'm not gonna get another chance at this, and Hancock's our hull's in bad shape. Come on. What is the problem? Board it. Why are we not boarding? We're right there. There we go. Okay. Well, that was a little uglier than it should have been. But the end result is a victory and 3 captured ships. Lost 171 crew, took out 400. We were outnumbered, pretty evenly gunned, but fewer ships, of course. Captured 10,000 in supplies, 3 more ships. Beautiful. Building a navy. It's the way it's got to be done. So not a lot of money, 1,300, but we gained 7 much-needed prestige, as well as those 3 ships, which could also be turned in for some prestige points. Let's take a look. There's the trophy ship Margaret. We can send to the Admiralty for 10. It's 1,200 is what that thing weighs. Boy, that'd be handy for going into some of these bigger battles, but I'm just not sure it's worth hanging on to. In this case, it may be time. Oh, they're on naval patrol. 1 turn left. HMS Speaker's a 30-gun ship. That might be nice to have as well. We could add to the fleet for 15. So I think we'll hold off on any decisions on any of that stuff for now. We may go ahead and... Oh, we're only going to get 5 for sending Dennis to the Admiralty. But you know what? Honestly... boy, decisions. I think I'll hold off for now. I'll wait until the next mission to decide what I want to do there. Let's take a look and see where other places are. Maybe it's time to put some points into luck. We get a 5% bonus to success chance. Oh, we didn't get any points for that mission. for those side missions. The side missions are going to provide some much needed funds, I think. So next time we've got these 2 land battles coming, and then the Battle of Yarmouth, which is going to be kind of our major sea battle for this next stage. So let's just take a quick look at that. It's worth 25 prestige and nearly 20,000 in gold. So it's obviously a big deal to win that mission. And you can see why. It's a huge mission that's going to take basically our whole fleet into account. And it's a sea battle, so going to be interesting. That's going to be a big one, but we've got a couple of small ones to get through first. So let me know your thoughts about that. I know that wasn't the prettiest battle for me, but the end result was good. Captured all 3 ships, kept all of mine intact. So let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. Drop a like if you would, and we will see you again next time. Thanks for watching.